Hi everyone, this is Taz and welcome to my channel. It's great to have you here. I dabble in fluid art and mixed media creations. Do check out my video tutorials, I'm sure you'll find something you enjoy. And thank you for all of your support. A big thank you goes out to my channel members, Art by Sparkle, Travelling Tramps and Terry Lechner. Please check out their work on social media. As an affiliate, I have discount codes for you for the following companies: colorart.com, resoners.com and artisticpaintingstudio.com for foils, as well as pandahall.com, all 10% off. Welcome to the Fluid Art Express. This week we have a special guest coming up after me. That's Marie-Louise Art. Please do stay on and check out her channel and her video. She creates some beautiful art. And then we have the usual lineup as every week. You'll find a playlist down in my description box below, so check that out. And this week we're super excited to be celebrating the wonderful creations by Christy's birthday. Christy is such an amazing person, such a dear friend. A big happy birthday to you from all of us, hun. I hope you have a wonderful time on Express today. Enjoy all the creations we've made for you using the colour purple. Everyone knows, of course, that purple is Christy's favourite colour. She loves it, so let's get down to the paint table and see what we can create. You'll find all my colours and products down in the description box below. Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a pour for Christy's birthday. She loves the colour purple, so each one of us on the Express are going to be using the colour purple. I'm going to start with showing you my canvas. It's a 16-inch round Arteza canvas, which is really sturdy and well made. I'm just going to pop that down here and let's look at our colours. So these are my colours. I've got quite a fair few of them. I've mixed them with the UK and EU version of Floetrol, which is 08 Trol. It was roughly about 2 parts 08 Trol to 1 part paint, but it really depends on the consistency of the paint. Some of them are more fluid than others, so really I'm looking for consistency and eyeballing it rather than going with exact measurements. So the consistency for all my paints, you can see, is roughly about a 2 to 3 second trace. It's relatively thick but drizzles off my stirring stick really easily and disappears in 2 to 3 seconds. My paint colour here is the gorgeous iridescent orange yellow from Pebeo. The shimmer on that is just divine. The next colour in my palette is a custom gold I mixed up from 2 different tube paints, and again the same consistency there, and these were Pebeo's iridescent precious gold mixed in with Pebeo's pearl gold, which is slightly lighter. And next up is another custom colour, a deep beautiful navy blue, which is in fact a combination of Pebeo Prussian blue hue mixed in with some sparkly amethyst from Deco Art and a dash of Pebeo night blue as well. And this is why it's got a lovely, almost decadent shimmer to it. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Next up is a very striking green. You can see how striking that is. It's very, very vibrant, very brilliant. It's actually Amsterdam's brilliant green, and that would stand out in this palette. I've tempered that with a little bit of sparkle added using the pearl green from Pebeo. Next we have a gorgeous deep royal blue. So you can see that it's different to the previous navy blue, and it's got the same consistency, beautiful consistency, and that is actually phthalo cyanine blue from Pebeo, and that's mixed in with a dash of sapphire from Extreme Sheen Deco Art. And then we have a very beautiful vibrant red. As you know, red is one of my favourite colours. I love all shades of red. This is very stunning. It's actually from Amsterdam. It's Pyro Red, and I've got a large tube of that, as you can see. I love that colour, and that's got this mixed in. This is Ruby from Extreme Sheen Deco Art. And let's not forget the birthday girl's favourite colour. Here is the purple, and this one's for you, Christy. So this is another custom colour I made up using Arteza Pearl Amethyst Purple. That's here, mixed in with dark cobalt violet hue from Pebeo, and then a dash of Pebeo Pearl Night Blue. Okay, so those are my colours, and I also have here a cloud mix, and that is 1 part paint, 1 part satin enamel, and then 2 parts of Rachel mixed in. And the paint that I used was Artesa's Pearl White. I also have here a skewer and a measuring cup where I've marked off around 5 ounces of paint, which is the amount that I will need for this size canvas, for a 12-inch diameter canvas. So let's get to it. If you're enjoying this video so far and you find it valuable, please do hit the like, share and subscribe buttons. So I'll start by layering up my cup. This is a slightly different cup without the markings, but I know exactly how much I'll need. I'm going to start putting in the first colour, and that's the iridescent orange yellow from Pebeo, and I'll pop a little bit of that right at the bottom there. I don't want too much, I just want a sort of a hint of it in the middle of my canvas with the pattern that I want to create. There, I think that's enough. You probably can't catch it, but it's got a gorgeous yellow glisten to that. It's really sparkly. You may have noticed from my videos, but I'm absolutely in love with all the iridescent colours from Pebeo. So up for the next colour now, we've got the beautiful Pyrrole Red here with that Deco Art Ruby, and I'm going to just put a hint of that in there. And remember, the first few colours that you put in the bottom of the cup are the ones that will remain on the canvas in a straight or cloud pour. Next up in my layering is this beautiful rich navy blue, which was the custom colour, remember? That's the Prussian blue hue, amethyst and night blue combined. It's got a gorgeous shine and shimmer to it, a sparkle there. It's lovely deep in colour. So I'm just popping that into my cup, and then let's put that back. Up next is my custom royal blue that I created out of the Phthalo cyanine blue and sapphire mix. And I'm popping that in, and if you noticed, I'm not putting too much in terms of the amount that I'm layering, because the colours that go in at the bottom will take over most of the canvas, so I don't want too much of one colour at this point. And now I'm popping in my cloud mix. As you can see, all of these are the same consistency as each other, and I'm putting a fair dollop of that in, but not too much. So I'm sandwiching my cloud between that royal navy colour, a custom colour I made, and this gold. So I've got a hint of the gold in there. That was the precious gold. And then up next is my vibrant red, my show-stopping red, my favourite colour. It's the Pyrrole Red from Amsterdam mixed in with my ruby from Deco Art. Most of these colours have got sparkle in them because of the Deco Art colours that I've added, and that was deliberate. Now up for Christie's favourite colour. So we've got this beautiful purple violet going in. Hopefully that will show up in the end result. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Although a lot of these opaque colours, it's hard to predict which will be visible in the end product. So again, I'm going back to the Prussian blue hue here, and then I'm going to move on to the brilliant green from Amsterdam. I'm hoping this will be the popping colour that we need, and I've got a fair bit of that in there. And then we go back to the Phthalo cyanine blue. Who comes up with these names? They're really peculiar, aren't they? And quite a mouthful, some of them. So we've got that. That was mixed in with sapphire from Deco Art, remember? And then a bit more of the cloud mix here. I'm running out of that, so I'll have to mix some more. This is pretty fun. I'm actually quite excited to see what happens. And then a bit more of my gold. I think the unpredictability of fluid art is what attracts me to it. And then back in with this beautiful violet purple. And that had some Deco Art as well in there, if you remember. So finally, I think the last few colours will be the Pyrrole Red again. And I'm trying to get the cup maxed out to almost the top. These are my colours, so you can see the layers. Beautiful layers. Lots of contrast there. and let's see what happens when I tilt and pour it out. Now, I'm no expert on cloud pours or straight pours. As you all know, I'm actually learning as I go, but I get a lot of my inspiration and I watch videos by the amazing Sheldon Briscoe Shell Rock Art and by Garrick Brown Art Studios. So do check these guys out. They have brilliant teaching videos on their channels, and you can learn a lot really about things like which colours to use and which combinations, and things like consistency and recipes. So thank you both for sharing your videos with us all. Also, Willie B Studios, Tiffany is another amazing artist who does some amazing cloud pours. You know, they're all brilliant, so do go and have a watch if you haven't seen any of their work. I think I'm quite lucky in that I can very quickly pick up and grasp things when I watch a video or two, and it's really nice to be around wonderful artists in our community who support each other and help each other with recipes and things. And here I am actually just laying down a base coat just to help my paints glide easier. And these are just leftover paints, and I'm just popping any bubbles there. And I'm ready to pour, yay! So here's the exciting and nerve-wracking bit. I have no idea what's going to happen now, but let's you and me find out together. Here goes.
They call me sassy when I'm strolling down the street. They call me classy when I'm serving just the best. I can be deadly when I find somebody lovely. And now I'm ready like a kitty in a dress. Don't call me mean, I just want someone to love me. Someone to lick my wounds and kiss my aching body. My desperation knows no termination, baby. Now would you love me if I were somebody else? Wish I had a tail, wish I had a tail. 'Cause if I did, then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. If I had a tail, if I had a tail, yeah, if I did, then I would swing it, be swinging it in front of you. I would swing it to the beat, I'd be a mover, and everyone be jealous of my touch. I just wanna be the one that makes you true.
So I just poured my cup out, and you can see the beautiful rainbow colours in my cup, and look at that. Immediately it just looks absolutely breathtaking. I've got that gorgeous vibrant iridescent orange right there in the centre, and you can see that shining. It's like a light in the middle, and we've got the gorgeous pearls now developing, those fingerling pearls, and you can see they're so well formed. I'm super excited about this one. I can see almost all of the colours I put in. There's the navy, the orange, the red, the green, the purple, Christy's favourite there on the edge. It's just gorgeous. And I think this one has been the best one I've done so far. I think I've done about 3 or 4 now. And definitely I was taking a risk with this large big canvas and doing this because I'm not that well practiced. But this is just amazing. And I'm a bit worried I've got too much paint on the canvas, and I'm going to have to tilt and spin this out, so I might lose some of that shape. I did have a lot of paint, but let's see what happens next and see if I can keep this design as much as possible to stay on my canvas. And these are lots of close-ups because I want to freeze this moment in time when I got this looking so perfect. And here you can see I have tilted it out a little bit, but I'll do that in real time in a second. And I've got it to almost the edge there. Sorry for the glare of my blinds as well. It's quite annoying. I'm trying to sort my setup up in this room. But yep, so this is what it looked like when I poured it out. And I'm going to start by tilting it very, very slowly. I really don't want to lose this design. I know there'll be some distortion, of course, but I'm not an expert at tilting at all. So let's see what happens. I'm actually now trying to channel my inner Willie B Sheldon Briscoe, and Garrick Brown here. So I've seen some of their videos, so I know that this has to be done quite slowly. I think Garrick does a side-to-side motion, and Sheldon, I think he has span his quite a fair few times, and Willie B's done both. So here's my go, and hopefully I've remembered some of the things I've seen. And again, you know, doing this completely on my own, you know, with no real guidance in person like, you know, you would get in a class. I think it's exciting, nerve-wracking, fun, and when something turns out like this, it's just exhilarating that you're able to do this alone, you know, in a room on your own with just your thoughts with you and some memories of what you've seen. Doesn't it look almost like a kind of a strange cloud geode? I love those edges, that green. Look at all those colours. It's pinks, purples, blues, every colour in the rainbow almost. Wow. I'm really just astounded that I actually poured this myself. I'm trying to keep it circular in the middle, but it's going a bit triangular. But again, I really hope it dries well as well. But I'm going to go in now with the skewer. This is Darren or Wombat or Venom Fluid Art, who's brilliant at using a skewer. I've been watching his work for years and it's just really inspiring, and I'm not very good with a skewer at all, so I'm doing my best here. I'm simply putting some lines in where those rounder clouds are coming into the center there, so I'm just quickly adding those lines, and then after that I'll spin it a bit, I think. But again, quite therapeutic at this stage. I think I was more relaxed at this stage than when I was tilting it out. That is breathtaking, don't you think? I would love to hear your thoughts on this one, so pop it into the comment box below so I can engage with you and talk to you too. So again, I'm just doing a close-up for you. I am absolutely in awe of this. It's just, I don't really want to tilt or spin it, to be honest. Look at the close-up. Just wow. It's just, I'm lost for words. I honestly am, and I'm just shocked that I did this. But that center is just wow. It really stands out, and clearly I've been paying attention to watching other people's videos and seeing how to do a cloud pour. It's gorgeous. Now there are no filters on here, my friends. This is exactly how it actually looks. The lighting is not that good, but and there's reflections, but this is how vibrant it is. Just wow. Now again, I am going to very lightly spin it on my spinner, and I'm trying to get it to go to the edges and not lose too much. At the same time, I don't want to leave too much paint on my canvas. I don't want to end up with some cracking or grazing or anything like that, so I'm going to keep spinning it very gently. And I can see, yes, it's spread and gone right over the edge there, which is exactly what I want. And I don't actually think that you lose anything as an artist to credit others where you get inspiration. I think it's really important to do that. And there may be times when I've forgotten to do it, or I've had just too much to edit, and I think that a lot of people think that when they do credit others, it takes away from their own creativity. It really doesn't. I mean, I poured this myself. There was no one standing over me or showing me or telling me, but I did watch videos by others. I got ideas from colour palettes and colours, and you know, made up my own kind of paints with my own brands and my own products. So I think it's lovely to credit others, and we should all do it more often. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm really digging this. It's just amazing. I am in love with this one, and again with this particular technique as well, because within a couple of pours I managed to create something this beautiful. I just can't imagine what practicing more will help me do. So yeah, this is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure what I would have done differently. Maybe used a slightly little less paint and little less of a kind of base flood coat, just to help it not lose too many of those beautiful vibrant edges that I had. I did have a big band of purple, remember, and that's kind of tilted off. So again, here's a flyover for you guys so you can see what this looks like. Given that I'm pouring this a little last minute before the express train, I'm probably going to have to put the dry result in my community tab for next week. So as soon as it's dry, I'll post a picture of it. I'm pretty hopeful it will dry really well. If anyone's got any suggestions of what I should call this piece, please leave it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the creation of this piece. It's dedicated to Christy. Happy birthday, honey. I hope you have a lovely year ahead. You're such an amazing person and so genuine. Christy is really the most kindest, funniest and most helpful person you'll ever meet, and an integral cog in the fluid art community and the Express art family.
Life is a winding road, no telling where it goes. Driving through days and nights, won't stop for traffic lights. And I really wanna know if will ever figure.
So let's continue the birthday celebrations with Marie Louise Art up next. See you there.